In this video, I am going to talk about the mistakes I did in my various graphic design internships and jobs so that you won't repeat the same. So without further delay, let's drop the intro. Before starting this video, if you guys are new here, my name is Shamridh Das and I am a professional graphic designer, video editor and UI UX designer. In this channel, we talk about designing tips, tricks and tutorials. So if you are into it, then consider subscribing to my channel. Also, I have given the timestamps in the video description, so feel free to hop around the entire timeline. Tip number 1. Never show your best work as your first draft. Since you are a newbie in this field, your brain is filled with creativity, but I hate to say this, never send your best work as your first draft. If you send your best work or the most creative work as your first draft, then the recruiters will get their hopes high and they will push you to make even better stuff in your successive iterations. This is actually a good thing, but it will also make you frustrated. This will create a reference bar, and if your future creatives does not cross that reference bar, then they won't get approved. Instead, submit a medium level creative design as your first draft, and if it is not approved, then slowly level up your creativity. Tip number 2. Try to show off. I know in our childhoods our parents taught us to not to show off, but I would suggest you to take a step back and start showing off your skills in a subtle way. See, if you are in a professional environment and if you are continuously talking to your seniors in a down-to-earth fashion, then you are highly subjected to exploitation. In cases when you know that you are right, try to present your opinions in a bold way. For example, if someone tells you that this type of brand design won't be matching our brand identity, then feel free to justify your proposal by saying something like, by utilizing my course of experience in numerous startups where I have worked before, I feel that this brand design will work perfectly with your venture. Still, if you feel that something isn't adding up, then please feel free to specifically point me out that mistake. Tip number 3. Don't say yes to everything. If you are a new entrant in any office, you will be subjected to exploitation. You will understand that your boss is trying to give you more work than the agreement. In those cases, feel free to say no to the extra work. For sure, if your boss is giving you some extra work occasionally, then there is nothing to complain about. But if he or she starts taking you for granted, then please refrain yourself from doing the extra work by saying directly or indirectly no to them. Tip number 4. Express yourself less needy. Please do not express yourself as a needy person. If your bosses find out that you are extremely needy for this particular job, or more specifically the salary, and you do not have the assets to switch to a better job, then no matter what, they will try to extract your skills and labor for charge of nothing. Instead, develop a behavior where people understands that you are an expert in this field and also you are not helpless without this job. So that creates an illusion that even if you are fired from the company, then eventually you will land up in a better job. Tip number 5. Always try to lead your team. No matter in which position you are entering a company, always try to lead your particular team. Leadership skill is a very attractive trait in a professional workspace and will, for sure, give you promotions to better positions and hence better salary. So no matter what, always try to lead your team and prove yourself worthy. So guys, there you have it. These are the 5 different mistakes that I learned during the course of my experience, and I hope that you won't repeat the same. Also, please don't take this video in any other way. I know that there are certain bosses who are actually very sweet with their employees. Don't just start quarreling with them after watching this video. Use these tips only when you understand that you are right and your boss is trying to take you for granted. So that's it for today guys. Hope you have enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and turn on the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload a new video. Also, if you have any other suggestions in mind, then feel free to drop them in the comment section below. Until then, stay tuned and I hope to see you in my next video.